Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the tools for stringing. If you haven't seen some of my other stringing videos, please do check it out. I will link them somewhere on the page. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions with regards to stringing or anything badminton related, please pop them down in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them or make a video about them. So let's start with the stringing tools. I will divide them into two sections, one which are essentials and definitely you need, and also the second one would be the ones that are good to have, which will help you do your jobs a bit more efficiently. So to start with, you definitely need to have strings. They can be in packs or in reels, it doesn't matter, but you need strings. The second thing you need is grommets. You can get a box like these which have different sizes and they should last you quite a while. They are not expensive, or they shouldn't be, and I will put a link down below in the description box of where I get them, and you can get a box for yourself so you can actually replace the ones that are actually damaged on your own rackets or your clients or customers' rackets. The next thing on the list on the essentials are load spreaders. So these protect your rackets by spreading the stresses on the racket, by spreading it onto a wider surface area. These are mounted onto the 6 and 12 o'clock post on your stringing machine, and I really recommend you get them. Thin nose pliers, use them to pull strings out from holes or even make knots, and you need them. Also, you'll need to have a pair of scissors or cutters, and these are used to cut the strings off the reel or when you're finishing off after you've finished stringing. The last thing on my essentials list is a string puller. You use this to move string which are blocking the shared holes so a second string can be threaded through the shared hole easily. So we now move on to the good to have tools list. The first thing you should have is loose piece of string. They can be inserted during stringing and be pulled down so that the strings that are blocking the outside of the frame of the shared holes or blocked holes are released. Moving on the list is a starter clamp. So you can have a starter clamp to help you pull your knots to get it tighter or to start a string job. I personally don't use an awl, but you can use an awl like a string mover to pull strings across so that the shared holes can be used. Flying clamps is next on the list, and they can be used to supplement your main machine clamps if needed to. So next we have tweezers. So here we have bent nose tweezers, and we also have straight tweezers. So tweezers are actually useful for trying to pick strings out from racket models which have extremely tight clearances, and they're very useful for this. And finally, something to make the racket look good after your string job is to have a stencil. They go hand in hand with the stencil ink, and you apply them onto the strings so they look professional. Last but not least, I have a marker pen or a Sharpie with me to make notes on reels of string of how many sets I've taken off the reels. They're handy for that. If you like this video, please give it a like, thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know what tools you use for stringing and if I've missed out any, or any specific ones that you think might be able to help everyone. Comment down below and see you in the next one.